Hey friends, this is Brooks from DroidDog.com, and today we're doing the full review of the HTC First, the Facebook phone. I'll turn it on for you. And I've already done an unboxing. I've already done a little review of Facebook Home, so this is going to be actually the device review. So what I'm going to do to start off this review is go over here to the app drawer, go to Home Settings, and we are going to turn off Facebook Home. And what we have underneath, which is something I think a lot of people have been really excited about, is stock Android. And this is actually Android 4.1, so it's not the most recent version of Android. So here we go, Android version 4.1.2. I'll go over that in a little bit, but first off, we've already done, in the unboxing I did a little bit of a tour, but I'll go over it again. On the left side we have the micro SIM card slot, the micro USB charging port. On the top, power button, microphone, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Left side, volume rocker. That's it. On the bottom, a speaker, and I've actually been really impressed with this speaker. Great sound, and it's loud. It might have to do with the position of it rather than being on the back, like a lot of Samsung phones have. I wouldn't say it's as good as boom sound on the HTC One by any means, but really impressed compared to most other Android devices that I've used or reviewed with the speaker loudness and sound. On the back we have a 5 megapixel camera with flash and a 1.6 megapixel camera on the front. For the capacitive buttons, we have a back button on the left with a home button in the middle. And I haven't established a default launcher yet, so we're just going to use the stock Android launcher. And on the right is the menu button. So a little bit different look than normal, but the same basic functions are there. And I still have chat heads going, even though Facebook Home has been turned off. As far as internals go, this HTC First has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 dual-core 1.4 gigahertz processor with a gig of RAM and 16 gigs of onboard memory. This device also has a non-replaceable 2000 milliamp battery, which I found to be really great. The battery life has been totally sufficient to get me through the day under normal use. So as far as hardware-wise and the feel of the phone, I don't know if you can really see the construction here, but I'd compare it personally to the HTC One X. It's very smooth lines, it's very rounded, it's not maybe as grippy as the HTC One X, but it feels very solid. It's a unibody construction again, and the way HTC is able to do their display with the SLCD technology is just amazing. I love, I forgot to talk about the 4.3 inch 720p display, with 341 pixels per inch. It really just looks beautiful on this device. So as far as the size of the device, it's really great. It's small. It's really a nice direction, a nice change compared to what we've been seeing with maybe the Galaxy Note 2. Here's it side by side with the Samsung Galaxy S4. So I'll maybe put it on top of the other ones here. So it's definitely smaller. The Galaxy S4, although it's a 5-inch screen, obviously isn't that big of a device. And this device will actually fit within the screen size of a Galaxy Note 2. Here's it side by side with the Galaxy Nexus. And interestingly, if we turn on the Galaxy Nexus here, the amount of screen available due to the on-screen keys on the Galaxy Nexus, it's about the same. It's about the same, like 4.3 inches. So comparing two devices with stock Android side by side, really pretty similar, although this one's obviously running 4.2.2 versus 4.1.2. So next, let's go into the app drawer real quick. Obviously I've downloaded lots of apps here, but this device comes with very little or no bloatware. It comes with Facebook, it comes with Facebook Home and Facebook Messenger and my AT&T. other than that, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I thought there was one more, but maybe not. So as far as bloatware goes, nothing basically. Oh, it was one more. Visual voicemail was, so 5 apps that it comes with, very light on bloatware, very stock Android. I know a lot of people have been really excited about this device because underneath it's running stock Android, but keep in mind this is running Android 4.1.2. This is already old software. This phone just came out a few weeks ago, and it's already running old software. So in my mind, yes, it's running stock Android, but this isn't a Nexus device. It's not going to be necessarily updated as quickly. It already isn't. It's already behind, and you can't anticipate really how fast it's going to be updated. So it's really cool that it has Android 4.1.2, but again, we don't have like the quick launch settings. Here's the lock screen, which actually I prefer this lock screen over the 4.2 lock screen, but we can go right into the camera, Google Now, or just unlock the device. But this is Jelly Bean, so we do have Google Now. If we long press the home button, we can go into Google Now, and if we double press the home button, we can go into the multitasking app. But that being said, so it is nice. It is really light as far as apps go, and it is stock Android, but we're missing a lot of things like the keyboard you can't swipe, the new clock app, photosphere, and those aren't like really important things. I really liked Android 4.1, but and the quick settings, that's a big one. So if we want to change settings, we have to go all the way into settings. Not that it's that many more clicks than 4.2 quick settings, but if we want to turn on Wi-Fi or whatever, you have to go all the way into the settings. Last, I want to talk about speed a little bit. This again has a 1.4 gigahertz Qualcomm 400. It's a dual-core processor, and it is snappy. This really hasn't slowed down for me at all over the 2 weeks that I've had it. It has, as far as gaming goes, let's see, I've played Fruit Ninja, Hill Climb Racing, Granny Smith, even Riptide GP, and Temple Run 2, they've all performed admirably on this device. So as far as gaming, you could pretty much play pretty graphic heavy games. One game I did have an issue with Dragonfly, but I've had some issues with several different devices with that app. I'm not sure why. So gaming wise, good. We can go to the internet here. Take us to DroidDog.com, of course. There's my unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S4. Let's go to the real website here. But you can see, as far as performance with zooming, pinch and zoom, it's pretty quick. Little to no lag here. Let's run a quadrant standard. Full benchmark. So I've been really impressed with the speed, even though it's maybe a mid-range device with only a dual-core processor. It really performs really well. I've been really impressed with it. Price points for this device, it came out a few weeks ago at $99 with a 2-year contract. This device is exclusively on AT&T, but right now there's a deal going on, and today's the 9th of May. In case you're watching this later, there's a deal going on for 99 cents with a 2-year contract. So this is a really ripping deal. If you're looking for a device with a stock Android experience, you'd have to go with maybe a similar price point. You could maybe buy a used Galaxy Nexus for $200 right now, or a Nexus 4 for $300, $350. But 99 cents for a stock Android experience could be might be up your alley. Okay. Yes, let's proceed. Let's see our benchmark results. So here's the device, 5,965, which apparently is better than the HTC One X. So it has decent quadrant standard scores. Take that for what it's worth. But really, performance-wise, I've been really impressed with it. I'd be more than willing to use this as my personal device if I knew it was going to have a good development community behind it, and really would be keeping up with Android updates, but we don't really know. We know that Facebook Home will be updated. We got a promise from Facebook that it'd be updated monthly. I haven't seen it has been updated since I've had the device, but I really have enjoyed it. Camera, I'm gonna refer you to my full written review. I'm gonna have side by sides with the Galaxy Nexus and the Galaxy Note 2, which we know are a poor 5 megapixel camera on the Galaxy Nexus and a decent 8 megapixel camera on the Galaxy Note 2. So you can check that out there. But other than that, this has been my review. I really like the device. If you're looking for something that's smaller, really great construction and a beautiful screen, and a cheap price point right now at 99 cents, you can't really beat that. This is a really great device. And if you're not really into the stock Android, you can always put whatever launcher you want, the stock Android or Facebook Home. You can discard those and run Action Launcher Pro. It doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want. So that's the beauty of Android, is the customization. But this device is a beautifully constructed device, and I give it a thumbs up. So give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see, if it's helped you with decision making, whatever. Be sure to ask us questions in the comments here on YouTube or on the full written review. Be sure to continue to follow DroidDog online at DroidDog.com. You can follow us also on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. And my name is Brooks Barnard. You can find me at Twitter at Brooks_Barnard. So thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.